The first law of motion states, a body at rest will remain at rest, and a body in motion will remain in motion unless it is acted upon by an external force. This simply means that things cannot start, stop, or change direction all by themselves. It takes some force acting on them from the outside to cause such a change. This property of massive bodies to resist changes in their state of motion is sometimes called inertia. Imagine you kick a ball, and if you hadn't, it would have stayed still. But you did, and will eventually stop because of two reasons. The friction it has with the air, and gravity, pulling it to the ground, causing friction against the ground, causing the ball to stop. Now imagine you're in space, and you have this small paper ball. If you blow on it, it will begin to shift away until it bumps into something, or it doesn't, and it will quite literally never stop. The second law of motion describes what happens to a massive body when it is acted upon by an external force. It states, the force acting on an object is equal to the mass of that object times its acceleration. This is written in mathematical form as F equals m times a, where F is force and a is mass, and a is acceleration. A and F are vector quantities, which means they have both magnitude and direction. The force can be a single force, or it can be the vector sum of multiple forces, which is the net force after all the forces are combined. If the mass is larger, the acceleration is lower, and vice versa. For example, smaller people have the potential to run faster, even though it's not always the case. Imagine you can increase your size and volume at will. When you're smaller, you will move faster relatively to your size. If you become larger, you will become slower. The third law of motion states, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. This law describes what happens to a body when it exerts a force onto another body. Forces always occur in pairs, so when one body pushes against another, the second body pushes back just as hard. For example, if you punch a person in the jaw with, say, 4,000 newtons, not only will you break the jawbone, but you will also break your knuckle because both will receive the full 4,000 newtons of force. This has been all. Hope you've been able to better understand the 3 laws of motion, or the laws of Newton. Thanks for watching.